Hello traders, am I audible to you? Just let me know if the audio video is clear from my end. Traders, am I audible to you? Just let me know. Hello sir, hello, welcome to the live stream. Now I'm looking at BTC chart, it's kind of holding near the support zone. We can say this is, let's say, liquidation area. Market is coming down near that liquidation area. Apart from that, I can also notice that this trend line is acting as support 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth time. So also what we can notice is this trend line. So market is kind of trading in a falling wedge. As per falling wedge, market is supposed to move towards the upside. Okay, but let's say market here only, this is my understanding. Again, if it takes support here, moves towards the upside, then later it has space to move little more down. If it corrects, then there is a chance maybe near this zone it can sustain 89,000. This level I'm considering, if it comes down, shows any continuation here near above 89,000 psychological level, then I can go for bullish. But here only, if it starts moving towards the upside to remove some kind of weak player, then space towards the downside also will open up. Market can kind of correct. So we'll look at global market. What is the condition? What is the sentiment? Based on that, we can decide. Good evening, everyone. Just let me know what is your view. Okay. In BTC, I have told from the zone, if it corrects little bit, then there is a chance of moving towards the downside. And at the current zone, if it moves towards the downside, then it has potential to move up. And Ethereum, I'm looking at it now. You can see this trend line is continuously acting as a resistance. Here also market is kind of coming in a range, and here this area is kind of a buyer zone is what I feel. This is a main buying zone can be this area, but here also one buying zone is there. Let's say market, it gave a breakdown here. After giving breakdown, maybe it can sustain, but I would prefer to enter buy trade here if US market sentiment also is bullish. I don't know why we are not getting the data. Anyways, I'll look at trading view. As per trading view, S&P 500, Nasdaq has opened in a slight gap down, 0.15%. S&P 500, Nasdaq 0.16% gap up. So there is indecision. S&P 500 little lower, it's open. Nasdaq little higher. That's fine. We'll wait for some time. This level is acting as support. From here only it can move, but maybe after trapping, if it moves, it might be a better opportunity is what I'm seeing. In Seoul, this zone, I'm just considering, okay, how market behaves in this zone, we will see. Yesterday, I think, if you remember, last Seoul setup I had discussed, at this zone, very small stop loss only I kept, and we kept our target somewhere here. Market slightly hit that small stop loss, only then it moved towards the upside. So why I'm speaking about this is, as per our strategy, the previous area only should be the stop loss. Okay, this zone only should be the stop loss. But when you're trading in Ethereum and all, once you enter the setup here, small stop loss like that you can attempt. Okay, at this zone we got some buying pressure area, it gave some movement, little bit momentum it gave, but after this correction this upside movement came. But mainly whoever is following the strategy, if you have the risk appetite, then what you can do, you can reduce the quantity, place the stop loss near the previous area, and from here we can look for opportunity. Some of you watching the live stream, you might be following the strategy. That's why I wanted to tell that also today. Okay, what is your view, traders? Let me know. S&P 500, this zone it's holding here, it's holding this zone. I think yesterday in our live stream something we had discussed that, let's say this is the zone, market respected this first time, second time, third time, fourth time okay, but fifth time if it breaks, little more space will be there to move towards the downside. So since this is fourth time, this might be respecting, market might respect and move up, but my personal opinion is in case market comes down on the fourth attempt only, little bit upside momentum I can expect. With that logic only I'm sitting. Bro, now which price we need to choose after lot size change in Nifty? Which price means? Strike price. No change in the strike price or anything as such. Good evening, sir. Welcome everyone. Those who have not liked the live stream, please do that. We're just observing the market, trying to analyze what is the sentiment. Kind of flat opening in slight gap down opening only in S&P 500. There's no big movement in S&P 500 as of now. We'll wait. Meanwhile, tell me, traders, what is your view? So, for me here, if it comes, it's a very good area to look for opportunity. This is also kind of forming like a falling wedge kind of situation. No? That is one issue I'm seeing. Here, the zone, will it come? If it gives a breakdown here also in Seoul, one opportunity will open up. If you want to go as per the trend, like little bit early only we have to enter. But if you want to get a proper entry for your this one price or a small risk opportunity setup, then you have to wait. For 930 strategy, 180, that is what, no big difference. Sir, can you please tell your spouse's winning rate with 9:30 a.m. strategy? Asking just to know. I've not checked, but overall in last 2 months she's made around. I don't want to reveal the capital and all those things, but net to net it is 18% profit last 2 months. Pranav, which price we need? I have not gone and checked, and every day I've not given her a suggestion saying that do like this, do like that. I've just left her to gain experience on her own, independently how much she will think, how much she will do, like that we have left. So she's recently, I don't know, this week or I think end of December, that time it was 18%. Now we have to see. Just give me a second, I'm getting a call. Okay. So little bit fine tuning and all, if we do, better returns we can see. This zone market is holding changes. This area, it's given a breakdown. Will it hold or not? This is 50% chance setup, traders. looking for bullish but little bit weak place if market wants. That time only I think BTC, if you remember, I had attempted here. Market came here I took a bullish trade, market moved up again, it came to cost zone only, little 100 points difference something was there. I exited. In crypto group I have shared the setup saying that this, why, if I had kept the stop loss, like until here also it would have come. Once we enter at the buying zone, little bit time only we have to give and see. If market is going as per our direction, fine, we can hold. Too long and all, we should not be waiting, especially when we are trading in what, 5 minutes, 1 minute and things like that. Yeah, come here. So holding on to this zone, let's see if it moves up. For the sake of liquidity or anything as such, reverses, one opportunity might open up. Money, sir, I've already told. Lot says if it's changed from 75 to 65 also, you can choose 180 strike price only. Srinivasa, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. I think after a long time, you have joined this one live stream, I believe. So it's kind of a falling wedge situation. Let's see liquidation heat map for ATH. Here bottom, no upper level, the resistance is there. BTC. Here liquidity is there. It grabbed, it moved up, that, but strength is a bit less. Maybe little bit trapping it can do. Here BTC, fifth time it is trying to move towards the downside. So there's one chance only, but can kind of attempt close to 1 minute time frame. Fifth time, little bit will be ready here and see if this moment happens. Very small scalping opportunity we will try. Okay, it's given a breakdown here for the fifth time, so SL so much is not required actually for this trade, only until I place the all the details. I'm just seeing. Okay, no pullback 7%. Not more than like 2 or 3 candles we will see. If the moment continues, we will continue to hold this bearish trade, or else no. One issue, this only I had, the zone it has broken means this also has space to move towards the downside. Along with that, BTC also moves down, then little bit we can gain the momentum. Yesterday in live I was saying, no, 4 times market has tested, this is the 5th time. If this happens, then good. 19. This is a kind of falling wedge from here. If reversal happens, little bit problem. We'll be very careful in case we see any kind of spike or quick momentum towards the upside, means we will think about exiting. Yeah, 1 minute. 3, 2, 1. Holding. Enough buffer I have given from my end. Hi bro, our crypto group last update. Made a little bit profit based on that. That's fine. I think it gave that upside spike, no, here somewhere. It gave that upside spike and then corrected. Breakdown. Is this holding? Yes, it's kind of holding. It's almost there, almost there. It will take. Kind of trapping area it became. Let's see. I'll go to 5 minutes time frame. Rising wedge, correction. Here also correction. Same thing, false breakout, breakdown. Anyone entered, it's kind of trapping them. I took a loss in this the trade traders. That's my first loss for the day. For the sake of liquidity, will it? That's what I was expecting. Little bit for the sake of liquidity, it will move up and correct. But fifth time it's given the breakdown, but usually 70-80% of the time, fifth time if market breaks a level, it will sustain. And one more reason why I took this trade also was the zone near this buying zone also, it had given a breakdown, but quickly it started to show reversal. That's fine. Let me see. Rejection. We'll wait for some time. Not really, but on and off. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, sir. Hi, good evening. How are you? I'm doing good, Mahesh. I say I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well too. Sir, you said fine tuning. In that case, shall I try SL to break even when market gives me? Wait, I will reply to you. But here setup is forming. Ethereum is holding this buying zone. And for the sake of liquidity, I'm just seeing, since it's holding the buying zone, it's a 50% chance only. Let's see what is its worth or capacity. 1 is to 2, too much upside momentum it has to do. Level. This is not. This area it's given a breakout. Fine. We will consider this zone. Okay. Here 90,000. This BTC, if I see it's taken out the liquidity, no more, little bit more liquidity is there at the bottom. That's fine. This is kind of, let me show you 15 minutes time frame. This is kind of falling wedge. In falling wedge, I usually prefer market giving a breakdown and then reversal. Here only again it's kind of holding. Since we are trading in 1 minute time frame, we have to kind of 90,000 it's broken. Then Ethereum has less space. 3080 zone. Then we can't take that much risk here. What is happening in Seoul and S&P 500 Nasdaq and all is kind of bearish condition only. But here to this zone I can't take the SL. Maybe 50% of this. And here for the sake of liquidity, if market reaches all the zone, maybe we'll capture a decent momentum. I place an order here on the call side. Let me see. Stop loss very small only. It's kind of holding the zone. It has to break, traders. If it breaks that zone, just wait for me at the zone. If it breaks quickly, then kind of enter the trade. Yesterday it was struggling to move towards the upside. Today again. It's kind of not yet given a breakout, so little bit you can wait. Okay, good. Who entered with me, fine. It's sustained above this zone. Next other zones are there. This zone, pressure zone is there. Another pressure zone is somewhere here. All this, if market wants to remove weak players, it will move towards the upside. The concept is purely based on stop loss hunting. This also fine. Ethereum better. This already movement started. At least here, little bit lower and I can enter. Sir, you said fine tuning. In that case, shall I try SL to break even when market gave 20 points, which is 1:1? Is this okay, or shall I strictly follow the rules? See, for the first 1 month, 2 month, you strictly follow the rules. Okay. After that, within that 1 month, all kind of scenarios you will come across. Okay. Once you come across those kind of scenarios, you will only get clarity as to, okay, like this I can follow. Traders, what I feel is this zone is there, right? If market breaks this zone or holds above this zone, then it has very high probability of achieving the target. This zone is very important. Let me just see if it breaks this zone. Again, I don't want to this zone. If it respects, again, I don't want to get into trap. Anyone who's thinking of fresh entry, right? If market goes above the zone, definitely you can try. Stop loss, everything from my end is reasonable. Only stop loss here is fine. If market wants to target weak players at the upper level, little bit near this buying zone, I should have been careful. That's it. This one is okay, fine. Yeah, holding. Then this has space to move up to. This has space to move up to here. Here, that kind of will be the second target. This zone will be the first target. Target 1, target 2 in BTC. Hopefully, target 1, if it sustains, target 2 definitely chances there. This zone, it's creating problem. I feel if I consider the low, this low as the base, there's no big difference. Another how much points? Another, let's say 7 points. Already how much points I've taken here? 14. 14 plus 6 points. 20 points for that. Minimum 42, 45 I can target. Why I'm saying this is in case this people want to re-enter little bit lower end, they will enter. The buyer, I mean. That's why should I wait until that zone, I'm thinking. What kind of zone was this? I'll just calculate and see in 90 points. 9 for 90 points, 180. That's not making risk reward proper. If I have to keep little bit here only stop loss, I have to keep. So in crypto strategy, I'm confused when to trail SL. Okay, no problem. We will see now. In case in this setup only, maybe if it works out, I will tell you. In crypto strategy, let's say, imagine, okay, as per the strategy, this is the buyer zone. Just imagine. Now, in this zone, there are certain levels, okay? Like if you enter here, this zone is a crucial zone, right? So from here, market, if it breaks this only, we know continuation can happen because seller might re-enter the market. So that is why when market almost reaches the main selling pressure zone from top, that is where at least cost to cost we can keep. From there, if it sustains, move towards the upside, then we can keep trailing additionally and go. Wherever you entered the buying zone, stop loss where you will keep little bit lower. That previous swing, whatever it is, you will place the stop loss. After that, once market reaches the upside momentum, before the selling pressure zone, I'll make one video only and share it in the group. In part 2 video, I will explain. Okay. Because here, that one more with clarity, if I explain, you guys will understand better. Once that target 1 is reached, many people will book off the target near this zone, right? If you have entered by position here, we know sellers might re-enter here. So almost when it is there, you might reach. But who wants to capture the trend? They will kind of wait and get the SL to cost to cost. SL will be here. You will place the SL to near the buying zone. From here, you will look for additional momentum. Okay. If you have not understood, don't worry. I'll make one video. I'll share that in the group. Whoever has watched the strategy, if you watch that part 2 video, you will get understanding. Please, sir, please join me in group. Traders, this seller zone market is holding. If I want to hold this trade, the stop loss should be at least here in this zone. Because this, see, there is 50% chance of this buyer kind of entering, okay, near this retest zone or here. But see if SL will be somewhere here or here. That is what I'm thinking. Should I place the SL or not? Because in between the trade, I should not do. That is bad practice in front of you guys and all that I don't want to do. But I'm telling you, basically stop loss at least here it has to be. That's fine. I'm not going to change. So doing Seriously, come on. This zone it has to break. ATC seller zone. BTC is there near seller zone, traders. The seller is kind of trying to hold this breakout. Let's say it converts to flag pattern, then pause. So shall I enter if it comes lower or breaks the seller zone? If it breaks the seller zone, we can try. If it comes lower at this zone and all, no need. If it comes little lower, we will see. Or if it breaks the seller zone, that time placing small stop loss, we will see. Now BTC came up to this respecting the seller zone. So from here BTC has to bounce, achieve this target. Only if that is happening, here I will get momentum. I'm thinking of giving buffer till here, because this is a very important zone. BTC should hold the zone. If BTC breaks this zone, then this also has potential. No liquidity, nothing. Mm. Mm. 29 seconds. If it sustains, that's fine. Now it will be make or break situation. Okay, BTC, it's created a wick here, right? If it continues from here, then setup messed up. If not, this setup will hold. Oh, 45 seconds. BTC here. Come on, shows. So this is kind of a flag pattern right here. Breakout, retest, continuation. Usually it should show, but what it wants to do. Too long, too long. I'll just turn off the screen for 2 minutes. As of now, what I'm observing, I will tell of you now only. BTC should hold the zone. It has to continue the upside move to achieve target 1. If it achieves target 1, then here some selling pressure can come. By then we would come cost to cost, and then again from here if it corrects and move, for us also our target will be achieved in Ethereum. Okay, that is what it is as of now. That's fine, it's happening. BTC also will be moving. Breakout, flag pattern, retest. It's going for target 1, next target 2. So in from target 1, if it starts reversing, again one problem we will have anyways. That's fine. How many of you entered this trade along with me? Let me know. For us, mainly this zone has to break. If you think about Ethereum, okay, if this zone market sustains, gives a closing, then here and all it has space to move up. That is what we want. And in BTC, once reaching this target one, if it corrects, it should be small correction before upside move. That is the only two requirement for us as of now. This on how much it is struggling traders. I think this is reacting like this because not yet. This has space to move up to here at least. So please join me to crypto group. Sir, if you have opened the account with Delta Exchange using our referral link, and if you have completed 2 trades with that account, we will add you. You just have to send a WhatsApp message to the number which you are seeing on the screen. There's a WhatsApp number, right? Send a message there. Okay, if you have sent the message, just resend the message. Maybe we have missed it. You send after this live stream. Okay, I'll ask team to look into it. The zone. Okay, like I said, BTC has tested the target one zone. Here, the seller is there. No, he has a chance to push the market towards the downside. If he doesn't push, BTC moves up for the second target. Okay, because how we compare Nifty, Bank Nifty chart and see, like that only, even this also we have to see. Okay, that you will get to know over a period of time. Now, if BTC if it decides to go above this target one zone, then Ethereum also smoothly it will move up. If it respects the zone and correct, for me also setup issue I will definitely see. That and all, now only I'm informing you guys. Slowly from our end we can reduce the risk for this trade. And why we are reducing the risk? Because BTC is near seller zone. Okay, this is the seller zone. The seller is there here, no? He might think about entering here. If he enters, push the market down. Yesterday, if you remember, I took a live trade saying that seller who's here, if he enters, we can get a nice momentum towards the downside. Based on that only, we took the trade also. Today, little bit why I'm not entering at the seller zone is because first of all, already here one trade I've taken. BTC achieved the seller zone, things like that. Here in Ethereum, if it breaks the seller zone, this is the seller zone. If this market goes, even gives a closing above this, the zone and all, it might not respect. It will give a smooth momentum towards the upside. That is the only reason I'm waiting, even though I know this area is a selling pressure zone. That's why I said anyone who wants to look for fresh entry above this zone, you look for fresh entry. BTC. Here our strategy should not work against us. That is one thing. Enable emoji reaction in crypto group. My team takes care of that. I'll inform them, sir. Tomorrow Indian market same as today. I don't know, sir. I don't want Indian market to be same as today because yesterday good profit I did. Today, even though I took a bearish trade exactly near the support zone, sorry, Where did I take that trade? Today, even though in Nifty, this zone proper entry I had taken, because Bank Nifty had come to my resistance. Expectation was Bank Nifty will correct, along with that Nifty will correct. Quickly, one spike it gave, and it came off until the supporting zone. There one, so like that situation I don't want to come across tomorrow. We will see. Bank Nifty, good, it is broken. Then peacefully Bank Nifty, there's a high chance, 90%. No one can say 100%, but 99% this has chance of testing this zone. So that is a good thing as of now. It can go test up to here, and then this I don't know how strong it will be, but if it is strong, good. Ethereum also is moving now. Now that it's broken this level, it's a good opportunity. Target to BTC. What is the liquidation space is there on top? Too much if it doesn't go also, no problem. At least decent momentum. Tomorrow Indian market, you join our free Telegram group. In that pre-market, looking at US market data, all the data, gift nifty, everything, I will share the view. There's no point in discussing about it today. Those of you watching the live stream, just if you feel things, whatever I'm discussing here, price action, stop loss hunting concept, what I'm discussing, if you're finding it useful, then support the channel traders by liking the video. It motivates me also. It's broken this zone. There's 99% chance this will test this level. Okay, so there, not to worry here. This exactly what kind of moment? Here only around 600 points. Right down. This was a good side spike. How do you check liquidity heat map? This is the link. I'll share this link. Please go have a look at that. In that, wherever it is dark yellow, right? This color. That is where you can say sellers are sitting. Here at the bottom, if it is there, that means buyers are sitting. A lot of stop losses will be here. A lot of stop losses will be here because this is the resistance, this is the support you think. The market closer it comes to the resistance. If it tests the resistance, if people exit, no other stop loss hunting, so from there market might tend to correct. If it comes down, let's different. If it comes down, which color is? If it comes down, sorry, all the colors is a problem only. So if it comes down here, if there is liquidity, after grabbing liquidity, there's a point of chance of market moving towards the upside. So that's how you can see how much more space is there for the sake of liquidity. ETH, if you see in this case, liquidity mostly it is on top only. That's too far. If liquidity was there somewhere here near this resistance, this they can put very less money, you can call whatever it is, pressure whatsoever, and they would try to take out people there, remove their stop loss, they'll get enough liquidity, and then they can push the market down. Like that they can try. So sustaining, fine, this has chance of moving. What about This one, this is what already this is coming to target to, this is not yet moving. Risk reward $49, $120. What about, don't tell me Soul. Soul, this was the setup, right? Yesterday came here a little bit, took stop loss and later moved, but as per the strategy we know stop loss little lower in here. Where is that? Should I switch it to 50? Here, basically here stop loss should be there, and then you have to look for upper level up to this zone. People who trades on a higher time frame, right, 15 minutes and all, based on the strategy. BTC second target also reached, but seller zone it has come. Ethereum, don't show pressure please, because this one has space to move up to this zone. Ethereum especially has, but BTC, if it starts listening to BTC and corrects from this zone, it's a problem. So what I can say from my end, I'm not going to make any changes to my stop loss. We are slight, very small profit only we are seeing. So if those who are little bit worried, you can trail the SL. Why I'm saying this? Because BTC reached target 2. This is the selling pressure zone. It can kind of correct. I told no, there's 99% chance market will reach this zone. It has tested that zone right now. Hopefully if it gives more movement, I'll be happy, because my movement also here also I will get. If more movement comes in BTC, that time it means BTC stop loss hunting is done. Okay, now Ethereum, it's allowing it to hunt the stop loss. So that is what we will wait. Those of you watching the live stream, support the channel traders by liking the video. It motivates me also. 47 people only is watching. I've told you already, if I would have done the live stream in other languages, I think I would have got more, views and things like that. Exclusively on purpose, I'm doing it in English because people from South India also can, participate. Many of them don't know Hindi. But you guys, if you support the channel, it will be very helpful for us. It's not like I can't speak Hindi. My Hindi is manageable itself. A little bit people might laugh at it, but still I prefer to, do it in. Some people do it in English also, no? They speak in English plus Hindi. But basically, I'm trying to keep everything in English only. Trendline resistance, yes, this zone. This seller zone, this is traders, this BTC. It's one more thing is about BTC. It's given a breakout here. Breakout people entered means little bit trapping can happen. Of course, if it moves up, it's a good thing only. But usually, sometimes trapping can happen. This is the seller zone. The seller has to give up. He has to say, okay, I'm not interested. You go up. If that happens in BTC, Ethereum also easily it will move up. We will not have any kind of issue. Little bit, if market comes to this zone, people can aggressively trail the stop loss. Okay. Age of my knowledge, no, nobody is there. Kannada. See, one person will ask Kannada, another person Tamil, another person Telugu. Then difficult, right? Bro, brother, your ideas and strategy is working for me. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. This pressure mainly because of this only. BTC. Yesterday, somewhat similar kind of setup only we looked into, if you remember. In today's case, little bit, if you see yesterday, there's no big upside momentum and all those things. Okay. Yesterday from seller zone, they put the market down again here, falling wedge. Let me show you. 15. This falling wedge is there, no? Range becomes narrow at some point of time. As people keep entering, liquidity will keep creating on top. For the sake of liquidity, if market is very strong, it will go up to 50% also. It can go up for the sake of liquidity. In that, so much movement and all we don't want in this trade. If even if BTC reaches this upper zone, it is fine. But what to do? It is near selling pressure zone. That's why wait time, everything is taking longer than usual. Respecting the zone. What is the sad part? When you know, okay, here seller zone is there in BTC, here there is a chance on a higher time frame it can move up, but by this time either, okay, looking at BTC, I have to book profit here, wait for one more setup, then I need to enter. But usually I don't prefer to do that. In whichever index I have taken the trade, once I feel okay, stop loss is no more a problem for me, I'll just leave it as it is. It has space. If it moves good. Today Indian market crashed due to US tariff. Sir, one thing, I usually don't look at news or whatsoever and take trades. And after my trade is over also, I don't keep going and looking for what was the reason, at least for that particular day. Tomorrow, when I look at the market, at least a little better, more accurate information we will get. Okay. That is when I will look into, I will see based on price action market. Every time there was a correction, there was a pullback, and then there was a correction. This time a little bit, I think during this pullback, all the weak players and all market removed, then it continued the downside. That is what I feel based on price action, stop loss hunting. News based momentum and all, I'm not that smart to capture news based moment, or I don't go and look for reasons. Tomorrow morning, anyways, I'll keep looking at certain websites and things like that. If I get an information as to something unusual is happening because of which the moment came, I'll keep you updated in the pre-market. See, traders, like I said, this is one target, one zone. You think, okay, if market comes here, safe traders can book. All right, safe traders can book if market comes to this zone. Almost reached there. How much the zone I will respect. Sir, I'm thinking of following 9:30 a.m. strategy. Can I follow that alone for long run, or it means time I should learn price action as well? Sir, you can follow one thing at a time. Price action, if you understand, it is even more better, because at initial stage, don't complicate. But whatever you are saying, right, one thing you understand, the entire market is about price. Understanding about where buyers are, where sellers are, all those things, and what levels can be the support or resistance, all of those things is determined by what? Price, right? If it is at a higher price, definitely people will not be interested to take. If it is at lower price, people will be interested to take. So market, entire movement of the market is based on price. Understanding that is price action. Whichever strategy, doesn't mean any indicator you're using, 930 strategy, which stop loss hunting, whatever you follow, before that the base foundation only is price action. Understand that basic things like what is support, resistance, okay, or how market moves up, why does it move up like this, why market when it moves down it moves like this, okay, why market is sideways. This is one basic rule, basic things. Apart from that, what is higher lows, higher highs, lower high? People think this and all is basic, right? Why is it telling all this? Many people do mistake in basic only. So basic things and all already in price action course, many places I have discussed. If you go to our YouTube channel, so many videos I would have done based on price action. If you watch that, get some understanding about price action, things will be a bit easy for you, right? Then you implement whatever strategy you want, because there is no like it is just like a suit, right? One suit, one blazer doesn't fit everyone, depending on their size, depending on their preference, all those things it changes, right? That is how strategies also. If everyone follow the same strategy, that strategy will not work. So what you do, first learn price action. After learning price action, give 2 months 3 months time for that strategy. Which one? 9:30 a.m. strategy. Once you spend 2 months of time using 9:30 strategy, then you just see in case there any mistakes are happening, what is the accuracy today. After the trade is completed, go back, first complete the trade based on 9:30 strategy, and then go back and see what kind of price action market did during that time, so that you will get an understanding, you can relate certain things. After 2 months, then you see how to implement price action along with that strategy. The main idea of giving that strategy only is that people should not complicate looking at a lot of things initial, at least for 2 months. I've told already, this is one kind of seller pressure zone. Market can correct from there, or it can break the upper level also. Who wants to book here? You book, I have told. I'm not booking, I'm not trailing the stop loss, I'm just going to leave it as it is. In case market reaches the target, during that time my stop loss I'll keep trailing to the max and go in case bigger momentum. I told no, in BTC bigger momentum can come because market is trading in a falling wedge. If it gives bigger momentum, then along with that maybe little bit we can try. Still, how beautifully this zone it is respecting, you see. Hey Geethi, Country Motors. You changed your name, is it? Teach positional trading, especially in BTC and gold. Only few are doing it. Must say they are making huge amount. Positional trades and all, see, same strategy, whatever I've taught you guys in the crypto group, same thing you follow. Switch to 15 minutes time frame. Based on that, you take risk reward. Then there are high chances 2000, 2500, 3000 points and all is very kind of achievable in that strategy. What to do, traders? BTC seller zone, it is respecting. Here also almost near seller zone, it's coming down. Fine, I'll leave it as it is. Let market do its thing. If it takes the SL, if that is what it wants, I can give it. If it sustains, continues, maybe if it continues, there's a chance of, instead of 120, there's a chance of reaching here also. 3142. Up to this zone also there is chance. So additionally, how many points? Additionally another 24, 25 points. Last year success rate, how much? My success rate might be approximate 68 to 75. 75 during some months, other months and all 65, so approximately that. But success rate, why for me it will be like that is because you see in this case, let's say market, I told you this is the first target zone, you can book it here. I said even if I want I can book, but I don't do it. So there, if it comes and hits the stop loss, my success rate of the trades reduces, right? So for me things like that will happen, but I always make it my duty to inform, okay, this is the seller zone, this is the buyer zone. Here, if anyone, in case I had gone bullish based on this concept only, initially I was thinking about bullish only, I got little confused here, but based on this concept, if we would have gone, for me the first exit point would have been this area, okay, second exit point would have been this area, the setup would have been closed. Safe traders already at this zone, I would have asked them to close the trade. So sometimes I try for bigger targets also, I keep trailing and going, that time my success rate reduces. Sir, it's increase or decrease? No, for me standard it is 65 to 70% when I at least 60% somehow it happens for me. 60% year on year. Just what like when I hold the trade, okay, success rate might reduce. In this case, let's say success rate reduced, okay, I missed. But the days when things go exactly as per the plan, even though here loss I will make, let's say here $40 or $50, there it would be around $250 $280 like that. That will match, right? So that's how things go. The seller zone traders, this is as per the strategy only, bearish setup is coming. Now exactly you guys have put the stop loss as per what I have put, right? This is the stop loss, you guys would have entered here, and this is the target, right? Anything else, any other changes you guys have made? If you want to trail the SL to cost also, that's up to you. I'm not going to do anything as such because I'm okay to give the stop loss. I'm looking into talking. Again, a strategy, it works for a couple of days for me, but just want to ask you if you still recommend that strategy or not. See, my focus has become completely on Nifty and Bank Nifty. The time when I use the strategy, because like I said, each person, this one is different. So when I was testing my strategies, when I used to trade in stocks and things like that time what and all worked for me, those things I've taught you guys. You can use it, you can backtest now. If it's working for you, great, now you can use. But now for me, mindset has become, why look at so many things? Nifty right side, Bank Nifty left side, plain. You see here Bank Nifty, these two I'll be looking at correlation. And usually if I keep um, three charts also, where is the three charts? Oh no, here Sensex will always be here. I don't know, now this, since I've removed, it's like that. But always Sensex also, usually it will be that side. I'll just push it to the corner. I don't even look at Sensex, because for me what works for me, what is interesting, that is what I will do, right? I don't want to jump from Nifty, Bank Nifty. If there is no setup, no setup, that's it. I will not go look for a setup near other. Let's say someone says Reliance is falling, let's say HDFC is falling, like that news is coming. Based on that, I will not think about going and trading in those stocks. Rather, I will just see, based on that, how is it correlated to Nifty and Bank Nifty, heavyweight stocks. So that will have good impact. If my view is bearish, if these heavyweight stock also is kind of bearish, then I'm kind of okay. I'll just use it as additional confirmation to trade in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Why don't I do live in Nifty, Bank Nifty? SEBI will not allow. There is rules and regulation. As per SEBI rules, we should not be doing that. So I don't do. In crypto, like that rules is not there. So I'm doing. I know you guys know that already. Still you keep asking. Just holding seller zone, reach target 2 and then it's correcting. See, who wants to do stop loss cost to cost, that is up to you. If you, instead of doing cost to cost, at least here you keep somewhere here. This zone, if it corrects here also, it has potential of moving up. That's why I'm saying, even if it corrects, probability of it moving high is only more compared to down, but still, since I'm saying it is probability, you have to reduce the risk also. Okay, I told you here probability is there for it to come down. I said BTC, there is 99% chance it will reach target 2. It did, correct? Now I'm saying from here it can correct. Because of that, ETH also will see pressure. You just go back to this live stream, what and all I said, you see here it is started correcting. Now if this, as per falling wedge, if BTC wants to move up, this also, this target is very kind of small for this trade. Okay, if it wants to move, it has potential to move up to here. So this is just target 1, this is target 2, and this is target 3. That's how I'm seeing things. Those of you watching the live stream, if you're making use of the content, support the channel traders by liking the video. It motivates me also, especially in English channel. Only participants only has to support. that is when the channel will grow. Oh, good. Buying pressure is come. Now, yes, there is a chance of breaking this zone. Now, what? See, this is target 2. I'll mention that here if you want. Okay. Target 2. And this is target 1. Target 1 done. Target 2 it will reach. Target 3 is here. Depending on your mindset, your trading style, you need to decide what is important for you. See, for me, nothing after this. Risk is nothing. So I'll not wait for target 2. I'll wait for target 3. Okay. You guys want to hold, not hold, book at target 1, target 2, or wait with me until target 3. That's up to you. Now risk is kind of almost zero in this trade. Pressure will come, market will take the stop loss. Yes, there is a chance. I'm okay to take that risk. Still, this is at the upper level only. Traders, is it clear for you guys what it is? Here, if it gives a breakout, for majority of the people, target 2 is what will be ideal, not target 3. Okay. Now only I'm saying you keep that in mind. Safe traders, already target 1 you should have exited. Now the same setup, what I will do, I'll take screenshot and I'll put it in our free Telegram group, so that in case you miss out on numbers whatsoever, you guys can see. Okay. For me, risk is zero, nothing else to worry about. Let's say what you can do. If market reaches target 2, if you're seeing any bearishness, you can wait up to this zone if you want to hold on and continue the trend, or if you're happy at this zone. Where is this? Or if you're happy at this zone, you book without thinking too much, close the trade. Like me, if you're waiting, then trail the stop loss. The risk is zero. From here, if it moves, additional momentum you will get. Okay. That's how usually I look into things. I'm not worried about, as long as I don't book this. When market came here, I don't book this. That money is not mine. If it goes here, I don't book, money is not mine. As long as I don't book, it's not mine. So I should not be worrying about the money which is not mine. If it comes here, it is mine, I will book it. Only after I book, it is mine. Okay. So I hope you're understanding what I mean to say. That's how I see things. You might see things in a different way. See how you want to go about it. Okay, good night, Srinivasa. Bro, XM 360 is legal in India to trade forex gold. I'm not sure. I have to look into it. After target 1, it's correcting traders. If it comes, it's the stop loss, I will exit. If it goes to second target, maybe I'll trail the stop loss a bit more, and then I'll look for upward continuation. There's nothing else to say about this trade. As of now, you guys are seeing what is the current situation. So from here only, ideally, basically from this zone only, it has to pick up if the buyers are strong. So have a look. So what I will do is I'll close this live stream, and you guys know what is target 1, 2, 3. If it goes up, fine, or else here I'm going to close this trade. Okay, that's about it. Thank you everyone for participating in the live stream. I hope you learned something new today. Support the channel by liking the video. It motivates me also to make uh, regular live streams for you. Okay, and if you wish to join our crypto community group, you can do that by opening account with Delta Exchange. Once you open, you will get access to our strategy one more strategy also is EMA based strategy that you can learn. Everything is absolutely free of cost. You just open account with Delta Exchange and send a WhatsApp message to the number which you are seeing on the screen. At the bottom you are seeing a phone number, right? Send a WhatsApp message. The team will guide you. They will tell you what to do next to get the access. It's free of cost itself. Okay, now already it's coming here. If it hits the stop loss, then I'm going to close this trade. Okay, so reply my 2 comments please. What comments, sir? I am journaling 9:30 am strategy. I noted down entry, exit price, PNL, emotion, mistakes, remarks. Is it enough, or should I add anything? You have to do weekly recap. That means today you will note down everything, right? This whole week, Monday to Friday, you will note down everything. And then what you have to do weekly, Saturday, Sunday, when market is not open, that time you have to sit and do a recap. Okay, this whole week what I did, based on what I took this decision, everything you have to do a recap. In that, what you learned, you have to take notes, and you have to see in case you have made any mistake, that you have to try to correct it in the next week. That's how usually I used to do before. Now everything is kind of there in mind, but I take notes in this Apple notes is there. No, in that every notes I will take. Okay, so that is what it is. If SL hits, I will exit. All right, traders. Thank you for participating. Whatever is the status of this request trade, I'll put it in the free Telegram group. If you guys have not joined the group, you can join the group. Telegram group, I think if you go to a live stream only, maybe you will find. Okay. All right. Thank you for participating. Good night. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow live stream is around 8 o'clock. Okay. I'm not going to make any changes for this setup. Just going to leave it as it is. All right. Good night, traders. Take care.